Hello and welcome back to the channel. We've had a busy week this past week where we've had 3 train fairs or train shows to go to in the space of 7 days. There's been one at Newton Abbot, one at Exeter and the 3-day exhibition in Bristol or Hornby. So we attended all 3. We bought some bits from each one, most of which, apart from making sure it actually works, has not had a proper run, so I thought we'd have a look at that now while we're here. And there's a few to look at. So what I'm going to look at today is 2 blue engines. I don't know why, I've never had, that I can remember, any blue steam engines in the past. Now all of a sudden I've got about 4 or 5. So today we're going to look at 2 that I picked up, both in the same livery, but very different. So this is the first one. This is a Hornby in the SDJR livery, a 440 a 2P R2217. All of these are obviously second hand from dealers at the show, and this one was priced at 40 quid. I'm pretty sure we paid 35 for this. Now this is not a, as far as I can tell anyway, I haven't had a good look at it, but a particularly well detailed engine. Could easily be a railroad one, I think, but we'll get it out properly and have a look. But it's in the nice, don't know what you call it, is that a royal blue or some sort of deep blue SD and JR livery one. I don't have any engines with this livery until now, where suddenly I have 2. So let's get this one out and have a look. I think this has had a quick test. I don't think any of these have had more than about 5 minutes just to make sure they actually move. So I don't know if there is paperwork with this one. So there it is in the box, or in its polystyrene. Again, I've not looked at these to see how old they are. I'm going to guess and suggest this might be a tender drive. I can't remember. I think it might be. But it's a striking looking livery, this. The lining is really nicely done. You can see the metal whistles there. I assume they're metal. We'll find out when I get it properly out. What does the paperwork say? Oh, it's one of those with a date on it. I wish they still did this. R2217A. Presumably that's January 2002. Just a guess. So the usual gubbins there. Yeah, traction tyres, lovely. So yeah, obviously the tender drive then. Yeah, traction tyres. Yeah, ring filled motor in the tender. Some information there, although it's a bit more generic. It says about the 4F there, which this isn't. Not really much information of any use there, really. Right, so let's get this out. Is it one with holes in the back? Yep. Looks like the tender is permanently connected. Right, so I've got to be a bit careful how I get this out. Do you know what? I'm going to risk it. Yeah, we're out and we haven't left anything in the box. So there she is. Yes, you can tell this is an older engine, I think. That's nice nonetheless. Yeah, that's nicely free running. This loco is number 46. Oh, it says 2P there at the top. It's the colour and the lining that make this, I think. Got a nice SD and JR on the bottom. No cab detail or no painted. Actually, there's quite a lot of cab detail in there. It's not just a mouldy lump. So if you can, we can see that. I'm trying to get a bit more light on it. Yeah, that deserved to be painted because that's pretty cool. Yeah, decent looking tender with some metal handrails on there. There, and that end. You can see there. You can see the gears, which is always a bit of a shame, but there you go. Let's just have a look at the back. Why do I always find these so difficult to handle when they're permanently connected? Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, a few old pipes on the bottom there. Yeah, metal handrail, and yes, the whistle and the valves there are metal. A minor seam line, that's not too bad. No sprung buffers, and the permanently connected with the see the wires running across there. At least the wires are black and not bright yellow or something like we've seen before. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's see if it works. As I say, I'm pretty sure most of these have had like a maximum of 5 minutes on the track, just to make sure. So let's get the controller. Hopefully it's the right one, and see if it goes. It goes, and as usual, I've not got it on the track properly. There we go. Well, that seems quite pleasant. Oh, a bit noisy in reverse. I've not done anything to these, so this is how they came. Certainly quieter forwards. That may go with a running in. I mean, even these second-hand ones, I'll give them a good running in session. Yeah, quite like that. We'll get that out on the main line, let that run round, and have a look at the other one. There she goes. So if she's running alright, you'll see her go past. It's got a little bit of noise, but they always have, haven't they? These tender drive ones with a ring-filled motor in them. So the other blue, well, there's two more blue engines we got. But this is the other one. This is 32225, obviously a Bachmann Class 3P Ginty in the SDJR Blue 24. I assume that's the cab number, I don't know. And this is a special, as you can see, for Cheltenham Model Centre. This one was, well, I happen to know we paid 45 for this, not 48 also. How much did he have it up for in the past? I'll get that off. Oh, in the past he's had it up for 59. So I got it for 45. It's only a bargain if it's any good. I'm not even sure I've tested this one, I can't remember. As usual with Bachmann, it's got a picture on the front which is not necessarily related to the livery of the loco. If it is, I'll be disappointed actually. Gaffer we got, oh, the all-important certificate. That we knew it for Cheltenham. Prussian Blue, that's what it's called. Before being converted to LMS Black, can you see that? So there's 512 of them, and this is 185. Didn't realise that was in the box. Oh, that's nice. Bit of information on the loco in the back. guarantee. That's probably up by now. Can't even get it open anyway. Yeah, guarantee, don't want that. That can be chucked. And instructions, typical of Bachmann around this time, consist of an exploded diagram and not much more. No flywheel. It's not a split chassis one, is it? No. No, it's not. It's even got them pockets. Don't know how old this one would be though. It's not DCC ready. At least I don't think it is. Yep, nothing on the back, so dump that, and there she is. Oh, that's quite nice as well, isn't it? So we've got a different type of lettering for the SDJR, which sort of got what looks like a white drop shadow. Type thing. It's got some just up there, 3P. Yep, 3P, 3G, presumably goods rather than 3F. Yeah, this is rather good. Let's see if we can get this out. No finger holes on the back of this one. I do like to wedge these in. Right, there we go. Well, this one's got some weight to it. It's heavier than the one we just looked at. I will actually put this on the balance in a minute because it's a weight worth mentioning. Wheels are nice and clean, which is good, yeah. And then pockets that actually move. Not sure if the cab's got paint in it. Let's just see if I change the light a bit. Can't really see in there. It's obviously got detailing in there, but I can't see it in properly, right? Can't even tell if it's painted. I think it could be. Yeah, there's the whistles and safety valves are definitely metal. The boiler isn't, and the tanks aren't, but it's got a good heft to this one. Again, it's in good nick for second hand. Sprung buffers, pipes have been fitted, some nice pipe work going on up here, and pumps. Yeah, filler hatch to turning wheels there, glazing, and then around the back got all those lamp irons, again sprung buffers. I'm not sure what you call that. So that's on top of the coal guard there. What would that be? I don't know what that would be. But yeah, it's a nice looking beastie, this one. It's in good nick as well. Right, we need to see how heavy this is. But it has a significant bit of weight to it. Let's stick it on the balance. Yeah, 198. That's quite nice. Right, we'll get this one on as well and make sure it works. So there is the SDJR Ginty down on the track, ready to accept some volts, hopefully. Right, let's see if this one works. I just can't get these on the track. You'd think 6 straight wheels would be easy, wouldn't it? Right, let's try again. that's nice. That's very nice. I think any background noise you can hear is going to be the Hornby one, because the 08 shunter I've got running up the top makes no noise at all. But look at that, that's pretty special. It's worth the extra money I paid over the other one. That's nice. Right, we're going to get that out on the other track. I'll just give that a run. There's the Hornby 2P, that's still going, it's still making a noise. Right, let's take this one out. So it gets on over that crossing. Just wait for the 2P to go past, we don't want an accident. Bit of a stoppy bit there. In fact, it stopped completely. It might be a dodgy set of points I've got here, I'm not sure. I'm about to change some of these points. I've got some points at one of the at the Bristol show actually. So I'm going to change some of my iffy ones out. Yeah, I like that one as well. That's good. Now, of course, I don't have any specific SD and JR rolling stock, so I've just fitted them up with something I've got hanging around here. So we'll send away the 2P. Just at a mainline blooded custard coach there, and the excellent egg wagon. I'll just follow that round once. I'm sure you can see much of that sunlight. I'm not complaining. Does have a bit of noise, this one, obviously. Give that a bit more juice. Nice looking anyway. And on the other line with the Ginty, he's got a rake of goods wagons. Send them away as well. Past the German station. Down through the sunlight. May have a derailment there. Yes, I think we have. Not sure what went on there, but we had a bit of a derailment. give it another round and see if it does it again. He's catching up. Looks like we made it this time. So that's two of the Locos we bought at the shows. I think these both came from the Bristol show, or Hornby. Can't remember now. The nice thing about the Bristol one was there's traders we don't normally see at our usual local ones, and a couple of traders you often see at places like the NEC. Like Colketh Model Railways being one, and I can't remember the others, but there you go. Just bring the Bachmann one in. I think you can say that the Bachmann Ginty in quality terms is a step up from the old Hornby one, but yeah, I like them both. I reckon it's also a hell of a lot newer, because that Hornby one just looks like old tooling. I don't know why, it just does. Especially having the big D coupling on it, but it seems to run really well. A little bit noisy, I may be able to do something about that to some degree, but no, I'm more than happy with these two buys. So those two were what, less than 60 quid, did I say? I can't remember what they were. Well, maybe not, no, let's say less than 100 quid, because I can't remember how much they were, about 80 for the two. I don't think that's a bad buys at all there. So that's two engines purchased at the week of 3 train shows. Doesn't come along like that very often. So what do you think of them two? Do you think that's worth the money? I think they're both good. Both good. Yeah, happy with them. So that's that for this one. I'll see you in the next one, whatever we do there. Probably something else from the train show, we'll see. Did anyone else go to that Hornby one? What did you think of it? I thought it was pretty good. Some good layouts there. Met some people I know. Yeah, just through train fairs, that is. And yeah, and we went on the first day, which was the Friday, and it wasn't that busy. You didn't have to start punching people to have a look at layouts. It wasn't that busy at the time, so that was nice. So thanks for watching anyway. We'll see you in the next one and see what we come up with next. Cheers for now.